What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sean B back again with another video on My Opinion Only. So I was in DC the past weekend and had a really good time with my lady and got a chance to go watch the Wizards play, see their new team, and I like what I saw. They got some promising players. They got a lot of promising pieces together too. I like the mix with Jordan Poole and Kuzma. I think that's gonna be a really tough front line. If they can get some perimeter shooting, I think they'll be in the conversation for at least a play in. You know what I mean? A play in spot if they can keep everything together. Maybe make a deal or two if they can at the trade line. But yeah, that was my little brief little my little DC trip that I took, and I enjoyed it. Had a really good time. But today's video, I just want to talk about the grind is sold separately, right? So when we say that, a lot of people say, they hustle or they get to it or whatever the slang is that a lot of the young people use these days. But I want to just talk about the grind being so separate from the hustle. Because to me, being a hustler can mean so many different things. I've been a hustler for a long time. And my hustle has been, doing whatever I had to do to provide for my family. And not nothing illegal, so I don't want to go down any roads like that. But mainly what I'm talking about is just, you know, taking jobs, working two jobs, working overnight, working weekends, working nights, just working, you know what I'm saying? And just grinding and just being able to have that luxury to provide for your family, because that's a luxury these days. It's not something that a lot of people can really do. So I think, with the grind being sold separately, man, I think that you can have all the hustle mentality as you like, but the grind is something totally different. And I think the grind is what makes you. The grind is when you sit back and you look at the fruits of your labor. I think that's really what inspires you to continue to keep going. I just want to encourage anybody out there, man, that if you've ever been through a situation where you lost your job, keep going. I'll tell y'all a funny story. I got hired with Norfolk Southern some months back. And it was my dream job, man. It was a fresh start. I was working in a dead end job before, wasn't making a lot of money. And I hated it, man. I hated coming to work every day, and I was just miserable, man, for like 2 years. I was just miserable. And then I just kept applying. I kept going to work. I kept doing my thing, and I just kept applying, kept applying, kept applying. Going on different job interviews, different job, tryouts and all of that type of stuff. And finally got the call from the railroad to start work. And so I go fly out to Atlanta, and I'm all excited. Me and my girl, we like, all right, look, we finally made it. I'm making well over $28 an hour. Like, I mean, really, really pretty good, decent money for down here in Virginia, because that's where I'm from. But, I'm thinking like, all right, this is my ticket out. I'm able to now get us a better, place, and, down the line potentially buy us a house. And if I stay long enough and do what I got to do, I could put my son through college. And I mean, this is a life-changing opportunity, going to have a career in the railroad or any type of major private sector job. It's a big opportunity for you. So, I just felt like, all right, this is the one. This is gonna be what takes me to the top, to the next level in my life. And I did everything right. I came to work on time. I put in the effort from what I knew. And I came to work one Monday morning, and I got called in the office and I got let go, you know. Um, but I mad? Of course. I was devastated, because like I told you, this was my career. This was my dream. You know what I'm saying? Like to work for the railroad, to make this good money, to be able to provide for my family. I could pay all my bills in one check, really, and still have, a good amount of money left for the next, you know what I mean? So I was really in a good place, I thought. But I got let go, and I never knew why. Even still to this day, 9 months later, I still don't know. But um, the one thing that they couldn't take from me was my grind, because my grind is separate. My hustle was getting these jobs and going and keep applying, and then I got it. But my grind was a whole different thing. So when I got fired, I pretty much, man, I was devastated for a few weeks, and I kind of laid it down. I didn't really do too much, and then I just got out there and I just got back on my grind. I got my resume redone. I stopped looking at jobs just for anything. I started to really say, okay, what are my skills? What am I good at? What can I really bring to the table besides coming here to get a paycheck? What can I be of an asset to this company or to this business? So, you know, I just grind, man. Just every day getting up, going out networking, going out meeting different people, obviously applying, going on different interviews, realizing sometimes when I got there that it wasn't for me. And some of the jobs I felt like they were, and I didn't get them, but the grind is something that you appreciate now. And now, I sit back now, and I got a good position with the company that I'm in now. And, I've started a business, and my goal into 2024 is to be a full-time entrepreneur, and I'm not too far from that. And that's one of the things where if I would have let that hold me back and stop my grind, then I would have missed the message in the whole thing, because the message in that me getting fired was, this isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And it lit a fire within me, and it put me on the path to start my own journey and start my own business. And now I have my own commercial cleaning business. So I think if you never let no one take your grind away, that's the biggest thing for you in any situation. You can get through anything if you got faith and you believe and you pray every day, and you grind and you grind and you grind. And eventually after that grinding, you'll see the message that the universe is trying to tell you, and I found mine, and I found my passion in the process. So, I just want to encourage anybody out there, man, that's going through anything negative or going through anything that's out of your control. Just keep grinding. Just don't give up. Don't let it get the best of you. Think about the positives in the situation. When I got fired, before then I realized I had high cholesterol. I found out I had high blood pressure in a way. And I just thought, like, well, wow, what if I would have got out there, continued to work for them down the line, accumulated all this stuff, and then I would have got fired. Then it would have been much more of a devastating blow to lose my job, and I done bought a house, or I done bought a new car, or whatever. Or what if my health declined because of the physicality of the work, and I got out there and I passed out, or even worse? So you just got to look at the positives of situations sometimes, and that's how you get to the end result. And you'll find your peace when you can look back at all of that and say, you know what? That happened for me, not to me. So it's just a quick video for y'all, words of encouragement for anybody that's going through anything. The grind is so separate, man. You got to find that grind. You got to keep grinding. Don't give up, because once you give up, all that work you put in is all for nothing. So just keep grinding, keep God first, and remember, your opinion matters too. Peace.